First up in this week's wrap of PS4 NPL Victoria is Hume City taking on Dandenong Thunder at ABD Stadium at Broadmeadows Valley Park. Let's go to Brandon Galgano with the best of the action.
Easing into that deep roll. That's a good pass from Shrone out to the right. Now Ingham. Oh, there's a slip there, and Chobani's inside. Daniel Chobani, chance! Oh, what a finish that is from Chobani. His first ever goal for Hume City FC. They lead Dandenong Thunder 1-0. Well, there was a cruel slip there at the back. Chobani took the chance. What a finish. 1-0 Hume. You can see what it means for the former Werribee City right back. Throwing again, Chobani. The pressure here is Hegarty. He's back into the middle. And Rexepi finds Hegarty again. Good pass. Now chance to cross for Nick Hegarty. Whips it inside. And it's 2. And it's Harvey in the middle, finding the back of the net. Absolutely horrendous marking from Dandenong Thunder. He's all by himself, Harvey. He finds the corner. Great header. Great finish. And it's 2-0 now in the 17th minute. Well, Dandenong Thunder, can they get themselves back in this contest? Been there or thereabouts so far, but they really do need something. Look to play it forward early. And with some positive intent after conceding a second. All cleared. Now under pressure there's Harvey, but again, Thunder win it back. Come forward. Now played down the line. It's Ahmed. He's done well. Breaking inside. Maybe a chance to get one back. Deflection. Patterson scores. And Dandenong Thunderbird were just saying they needed something to get them back in this contest. They've well and truly got it now. Brodie Patterson picking up after a bit of a miss clearance there. Well, the former St Albans man has put it away. Ingham coming forward there and playing it through. That's a good pass. Now a chance for Hume. Centers to Ingham. And now to left and Timmins streaming forward into the middle and in. Marcus Shrone may well have just sealed the points now. Fantastic bit of interplay there on the left-hand side. It was Timmins who whipped it in. And Shrone was in the right place at the right time to put the ball in the back of the net. No, they play on, still coming forward here, Thunder. Patterson. There's been whistles going around the ground full time, but that is the final whistle. We thought we heard it a bit earlier, but that is it. Hume City with a big 3 points in their quest for top 6 action. 3-1, the final score.
Next, the match at CB Smith Reserve between Pascoe Vale and North Geelong Warriors. Pascoe Vale opened the scoring in the 28th minute. Matthew Lazaridis running down the right. His cross into the area too tough for Nicholas Jurcic to deal with, putting the ball past his own goalkeeper Daniel Zilic. 1-0 to the home team. Joseph Youssef then doubled Pascoe Vale's lead in the 40th minute, springing the North Geelong backline and scoring one-on-one against Zilic as the backline cried for offside. 2-0 to Pascoe Vale 5 minutes from half-time. Those 2 goals would do it, Pascoe Vale consolidating the advantage in the second half to take a 2-0 win.
Goal scorer for Pascoe Vale, number 8, Joseph Youssef.
Now to Jack Edwards' reserve for the match between Oakleigh Cannons and Port Melbourne. Oakleigh opened the scoring with a penalty. Referee Sean Evans in perfect position to pay the spot kick for this challenge. Mirjan Pavlovic stepped up and converted the spot kick low to the left to give Oakleigh a 1-0 lead in the 54th minute. The lead would be short-lived though. In the 56th minute, Kamal Ibrahim and Alan Kearney waxed on the left, and then the ball into the area, knocked in for an own goal by Tremaine Sadler. Guarding a man at the back post, Sadler was unable to steer his clearance wide of the goal, Oakleigh's lead lasting just 2 minutes. Port Melbourne would have the best chance to win the match. Adrian Zara turning his man and rattling the woodwork with this shot. Replays would show it was a fantastic parry from John Honos to steer the ball onto the crossbar. That save would earn Oakleigh a point. The full-time score, Oakleigh 1, Port Melbourne 1. Up next, the derby between South Melbourne and Heidelberg United. Let's go to Lakeside Stadium and join the South Melbourne media team for the highlights.
Round 19 action in the NPL. It's a blockbuster traditional derby between South Melbourne and Heidelberg. John Carr, this Friday night football fixture brings us second versus third. It'll be tough for South tonight. Heidelberg in form and South missing a few key players. Stephen Pace stands over it. Delivers that one long through the box. The chance for Heffernan, and there's the goal. He caught Raganovich off his line. The South Melbourne players look at each other. Raganovich is furious with that one. It was a nice finish from Heffernan, a good ball in from Pace, and Heidelberg deserved their lead, John.
Yeah, it's a good ball in by Pace. Causes confusion amongst the South defenders, David, and it's Heffernan who's completely unmarked there as well, and Raganovich, who did come out there as well, realising he wasn't going to get to it, and the header ended up going over him and into the back of the unguarded net. You see there Raganovich coming out for it, realises he can't make it, and there's Heffernan who just dinks it over the goalkeeper and into the empty net. It's a defensive mix-up there from South, and it's Heidelberg who opened the scoring here tonight.
Barkaday, she's got Jawadi in the middle, opts to go in towards Milos Lujic, and they strike back. It's 1-1 at Lakeside. Milos Lujic with the header across the face of McMaster. A nice early ball played in by Barkaday. South Melbourne hitting back, and it's 1-1 at Lakeside, John.
Good timing as well, David. Pretty much right on half-time, and it's another very good delivery from Barkaday, which is something we've been lucky in the last couple of games, and on this occasion he finds Milos Lujic's head, and Milos Lujic, he's been out of goal-scoring touch a little bit lately, but he has no problem putting this Pascoe from McMaster and into the back of the net. A very good header from a very good free kick, and at half-time, David, it's going to be one apiece.
Can't find a blue shirt now. Heidelberg on the break. They'll look for options. Biles plays that one forward. They got a chance here. A little bit stretched, the South defence at the moment. Heffernan gets it, edge of the box. Barkaday pushes him. Heffernan across the face of goal and in. He's got it past his defenders, past Raganovich, and Heidelberg in the 92nd minute dramatically take the lead. Unbelievable. John South up the other end 1 minute, and the next minute's down, they cop the goal.
Well, it's a brilliant counter-attack move from Heidelberg, as you said, David, deep into injury time as well, but you just got to question some of the decisions there by some of the South players so late into the match, giving the ball away, and as you see, a quick break, Coleman feeds through Heffernan. Barkaday is now as a centre-back, David, and out of position. And there you go, Heffernan with his second of the night puts it past Raganovich, who was probably expecting it to come in at the near post and was wrong-footed. It's a very bad goal for South to concede, and it looks like it's all over for South tonight.
Up next to Doyle Street for Avondale and their match against Northcote City.
Northcote coming forward here. Flipped over the top. Give me a chance to cross. Ball whipped into the middle. Half clearance. Falls out again. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! One of the goals of the season there from Aaron Ward. Well, my word, he has rifled that into the top corner. Fraser Siddle with no chance. And we can look at Goran Lozanovsky's face. That's an absolute perler. Thrown in. Gasparis again, Mbaga. Coming forward, Mbaga. Here's the 1-2. Good will of play. Oh, great finish. 2-0 Northcote. Calvin Mbaga with a brilliant bit of interplay there with Kalafatidis. And Northcote have doubled their lead. Look at that, great flick, through on goal. And Embargo, what a finish there, past Siddle. Avondale in all sorts of trouble now. Calvin Embargo. Would have played short. Now maybe a chance to cross. Whipped into the middle, back post, deflection, and in again from Sanders. It's 2-1. And maybe that could be just what they need to get them back in this. Free kick taken, deflection, penalty! Handball given. The linesman had his flag up early. James Califatidis steps up and slots it. That seals the game surely for Northcote now. They've been under pressure these last few minutes since copping the goal. But Califatidis makes no mistake from the spot. 3-1.
Next up, the match at Green Gully Reserve as the Gully hosted the Bentleigh Greens. Footed, swinging and in at the post. But the flag's up and it's been ruled that Webster may have got a touch here. I believe offside or big call, and the goal has been chalked off. It was a good strike from Vizovic. We know he's so dangerous with that left foot from set pieces. And looking at it again, did it shave off Webster on the way through? It won't count. Ball out to the left, now over the top. Tolley controls it, crossing. Boland is there, chance is in. Turned in the end. Boland may have thought he lost control of the ball with that first touch, but he lunged after it and steered it in. Gully take a 1-0 lead. Players converging from all directions, but he was able to hold his nerve. In comes the cross. Ball not dealt with, and now it's an open net. Tolley makes it 2-0. It's a disaster for the Bentleigh Greens. And Simon Tolley capitalising to make it a 2-0 game. Goalkeeper and defence not on the same page. Both lost their footing. And Tolley presented with a tap-in. Even he couldn't believe how things opened up. Corner to the top of the area. Tolley, Boland, 3! Green Gully on the march now. An hour gone. And Boland has a double. Good cross in from Tolley. And the set piece working to perfection. A powerful header as well. Pilkington puts Topalovic under pressure with the back pass, and now Gully are breaking again. Christodoulou keeps possession and scores a fourth. Well, it's a one-sided game, and some of the defensive errors today from the Bentleigh Greens will leave everyone scratching their heads. Green Gully have been lethal, capitalising on the chances. And finally, to Knights Stadium, where the Melbourne Knights took on Werribee City.
Chris Talajic did well to pick up Marijan Svitkovic inside the box, whose powerful shot on the turn beat Thompson. "10 minutes later, and the game enjoyed a dose of controversy when an Ivan Grgic flick, after a corner, forced a save from Werribee's custodian. A quick decision from the linesman helped the official in the middle award the goal, which saw the Knights double their advantage, and also meant Grgic secured his first goal of the campaign. Into the second half, and the Knights took little time to pick up from where they left off. The ever-present Talajic continued to cause headaches for the Werribee players in the wing, who played a precise square ball into the box for Zadvornu, who made little mistake in converting for his first goal in a Melbourne Knights shirt. Zadvornu's first goal celebrations were cut short, however, with the winger colliding with the netting stanchion after scoring his goal. But luckily, after some medical treatment, the former North Geelong man was able to continue for the rest of the match. After a cleared corner, the Knights eventually regained possession before playing the ball into the middle of the park for Jurcic and McGarry to combine, with the latter playing a perfect through ball for substitute Kovarubius to charge towards goal. With Jurcic to his right, the striker showed plenty of composure and smashed his effort inside the far post. A hugely important and emotional moment for Kovarubius, with that goal being his first since his season-ending knee injury, which had him sidelined for over 12 months. But with the 4-goal margin, the Knights could have been guilty of relaxing slightly when Werribee snatched a consolation goal back with under 10 minutes to go, when a deflected effort from Dean Tomeski beat Chris May in goals. But the Knights didn't let Werribee have the last laugh of the match. In the second minute of additional time, Marth's men recaptured their 4-goal lead after a brilliant through ball from Stipo Andrijašević picked out James McGarry, with the Englishman skipping past Thompson and slotting an effort into the back of the net.